gasoline. Having said that too, like, so my idea is we build these flats, right? It's gonna be like 2 things each, so they're gonna be like as wide as this, maybe even wider. So we're gonna be doing tight shots with it, and like the kid is just gonna be there. Originally, we'll shoot for cutting it in between of like maybe Ben looking out the window. He's the front man. So in the same situation this girl is in, but since he's the singer, maybe we can do that. So my thoughts on this are, if we don't use any of Vin's shots, we don't use it. But at least we have the option, so that when we're burning something on, lighting something on fire, this is why we have to practice and go through stuff. It'll be the girl looking out the window. I'll be like, all right, switch out. No, she's just like, and I want it to be like very like art housey. So she's like looking into the camera, like she's got to have some type of emotion in her eye. We're gonna add some highlight and make it look really profound. And we're gonna do, this camera can shoot 240 frames a second, so 10 times slow motion. And we even make it slower with this like effects we have, this optical flow or whatever. But this we'll have her sparking a match. But even before that, she's reading a book, puts it down. When she puts it down, the book will be on fire. Maybe she walks to the door and puts her ear up to it, and there's stuff on the wall on fire when she goes up to it. And then when we pass by the door, maybe you guys are on the other side, we create that in-camera effect where we start your live scene, and she's like this, and it's you guys fucking going nuts, and things look good. Like things are good because she's
idea. Maybe they're gonna separate. Maybe they're gonna have a divorce, but they don't want to tell the child. So why don't the kid knows? Maybe this is in your.
And that's the thing.
Why don't you spit it out?
And that's the thing, though.
You know you guys are separating.
I think
the child.
I think that the kid, at the beginning, it seems like she's just kind of dealing with it. But no matter how much she tries to like hide it, things do end up just burning away, and her life is destroyed because of her parents.
So lyrics could easily apply to the parents too, like
it's all about
repulsive, obsessive, compulsive, yelling at her, telling her what to do because they're mad about their lives being miserable.
You know how many songs are made that, like,
I like myself to be open for interpretation. What it meant to me when I wrote it doesn't have to mean that.
That's what I'm saying. Like, mad bands will write a song, and then people will think it means something else, but it's completely fucking different.
Yeah,
it's completely different.
That's what people do when they listen to music too. They make their own. They relate to it how they want to relate to it. So maybe some of these people might relate to it in that way. I don't know. I'm really stretching here, and I know you wrote it that way, so I'm not saying it is this, but correlation is there. It definitely could, especially with the building on it.
Is it too much of a reach if the girl is setting the fire? Like,
I think that's what it is.
Shouting shit so and she throws a match and is that what we were gonna do?
She doesn't want to, but she is.
I mean, she's like stuck in the middle of this whole shit,
and that's the whole thing too.
Like, they're not gonna get divorced. She's gonna burn the shit down.
And that's what the thing we're gonna do with the match. She's lighting it, and we'll do a slow motion of a match going like this, and we'll zoom into it while she's doing it, and then we'll go in on her eyeball, and the match will light in her eye, like a bit.
Yeah, that's cool.
Like she's not gonna just sit in the middle of that shit forever. She's gonna just she'll force the hand. She'll burn.
And I think a good way of showing that is like, imagine if she does have this book and she puts it down and the book is either on fire or it's like a little burnt and smoking, and you don't know that she's lighting things yet. But then when a breakdown is like about to hit, or it's like like that part or whatever, we can like show her like that could be her lighting the match, and then you're like, oh shit, tiny little things were smoking, kind of burnt or on fire, but now you're realizing that she's lighting
glitches
fire.
out in that part. You know how in that part it'll be like and it glitches out. You can almost precursor to what's gonna happen at the end after that bridge. You have the match light, have it flicker real quick back and forth, images of the room that we've already shot on fire. But then it doesn't. You never get the full picture. You just see a little image of it. The breakdown goes back to the narrative, and then at the end maybe you bring it back.